Welcome to Loyal to the Game. I'm John Veros, joined by Mitch Milani. We're here for Super Bowl 56 between Deadly, GM of the Carolina Panthers, and Leroy, GM of the Cleveland Browns. Mitch, let's talk about the journey. You've been with this league for 10 years. You've seen these guys develop. Obviously, Deadly took a break from the league. Leroy been that number 2 behind Flo for so long. Let's talk about the journey. And let's start with the Browns. Let's start with Leroy, how he got here through the divisional round, AFC finals, and now into the Super Bowl.
Leroy, man, he's just a competitor. He comes out, he plays his games, he plays hard, he's clutch in the moment, and nothing changed this time around. This time he's just not playing Flo, but he's playing the guy that beat Flo. So in a way, he has a little bit more bragging rights. In the AFC Championship, that was kind of the key AFC matchup. Everybody kind of knew that it was going to be Leroy and Jungle in the AFC Championship, especially with me not there. I'm just going to put that out there. But Leroy, Jungle beat him last year to make it to the Super Bowl. So there was kind of a revenge factor there, and Leroy took it to him. Leroy was prepared. He basically told me that he knew what Jungle was going to do, and he dismantled him. So now Leroy is back in the Super Bowl, back where he believes he belongs, and he's looking to win that Super Bowl again.
Yeah, so in the divisional round, he beat Chuck 35-14 against the Colts. And in the AFC finals, beats Jungle, the GM of the Jaguars, 33-14. So now we're going to look on the other side, the NFC. So you talk about the Carolina Panthers, you talk about Deadly, but a lot of people probably in the league had Flo as their guy, and that's what took place in the NFC Championship. But let's talk about the start. Divisional round took a little bit of a beating on TMJ to get to Flo. Talk a little bit about that, and then obviously the biggest matchup we saw leading into the Super Bowl, Flo against Deadly.
For Deadly, you bring up TMJ, but I mean, Deadly, he saw right past TMJ. Like, there's a little bit of the, okay, we're both Patriots fans, but there was no respect between the two of them because he just ran them right over 63-0. Like, wasn't even a competition. TMJ, Deadly is a type of guy that's going to let you know when you're not in his league. And that's just basically what he did with TMJ. On to the next round, it was all about Flo. It was all about preparing for Flo, understanding Flo, and beating Flo, and having the confidence that he built from beating down TMJ to go into that game versus Flo to be able to beat the champ. And that's what he did. And Deadly gave Flo his best game of last year's playoffs, of last season's playoffs, season 1. And Deadly was able to take what he learned from that game, implement it into his game plan, and come out on top. And Deadly's a guy that I've known since he was 15 years old. He's always been good at this game, but Flo's kind of always been the older brother kind of thing to Deadly, in a way that he always knocked off Deadly when Deadly would get to that big stage. But this time, Deadly's not going down. Deadly, he believes it's his time. He believes he is the next GOAT. He believes he's going to be the guy to take Flo off of that mantle. And what a better way to do it than to beat Leroy, Flo's rival, in the Super Bowl.
So yeah, it's no secret. I think you took a step when you're Deadly and beating Flo. It's a big statement, and now you're going against the number 2 in Leroy. So let's focus on those two guys, Deadly, Leroy. This matchup, Mitch, talk about some of their favorite plays for both players, favorite plays, favorite formations. What are the style of these two players, and possibly what we could see in tonight's Super Bowl?
For Deadly, a lot of his game is about the shotgun, and specifically formations where he can beat you with the run and the pass. So every formation that you'll see from Deadly, whether it's the gun tight offset tight end where you have 3 receivers bunched in a tight formation and a tight end in there, basically 2 to each side with the back to the right of the quarterback, he's going to beat you with the inside zone. He's going to beat you with the trap consistently until you play the run, and then he'll open up the passing game. For Leroy, a lot of what he can do is more under center from a running perspective, but he is also going to continue to take that inside zone from the shotgun. But when he wants to pass, the key formation for him is the gun bunch, which has been a long time big formation in Madden that a lot of people run. And Leroy is very good at running that formation. He's just excellent with his reads. He's excellent with his quick throws. He loves to run that motion slant route, and you'll see that a lot tonight.
And let's talk about some key players for both sides. Obviously, the big names, CMC for Deadly, maybe Odell making some crazy catches tonight for Leroy. Talk about the matchup of players. What kind of players are we going to see step up tonight? And for both GMs, which players are they going to utilize the most?
Well, in a Super Bowl, John, this is a quarterback league, right? This is all about the quarterbacks, what they can do. So you start with Huntley versus Mayfield. These are two of the best quarterbacks in Loyal right now that both GMs have built up to be the type of player that they like at the quarterback position. And both players, they have that mobility, but they're also excellent passers. For Deadly, Huntley is dynamic, both with his legs and his arm. And he is just kind of come out of nowhere as like maybe the best quarterback in the entirety of Loyal. He's been that good. Like nobody really knew who this guy was. And he's come out of nowhere and he's been phenomenal for Deadly. It was a great choice to make him his franchise quarterback. For Leroy, Baker Mayfield was that number 1 overall pick for the Browns. So when Leroy took the Browns, he understood that this was Mayfield's team. This was the guy he was going to go with. And why he chose Mayfield is because of that quick release, the ability with the escape artist to escape the pocket, use that playmaker that he loves to use, and his decisions outside of the pocket are why he's his quarterback, and his ability to pass the football down the field with velocity, but also with accuracy is what you expect from Baker Mayfield in Madden. And then the other matchup that I'm really keying on is the wide receivers of the Browns versus the cornerbacks of the Panthers, because it's probably the 2 best units in the league at both positions. When you look at the Browns, you brought up Odell, you have Tyler Boyd, you have a young rook in the name of Kayson as well, who might make some big plays given the matchup that he may see, because you're going to probably see Jalen Ramsey for the Panthers, for Deadly, the best corner in all of Loyal, take on Odell. So if you take Odell out of the game, who's going to step up? Dante Jackson's also another corner to look out for. He's got like incredible 96 speed. So that corner wide receiver matchup, throw in the quarterbacks. It's a passing league, and it is in Madden as well.
Okay, so we talked about the players. We talked about favorite plays, favorite formations. Now let's talk about overall keys of the game. 3 keys of the game for both Deadly and Leroy, Panthers versus Browns. Mitch, go over 3 keys of the game for each of these teams.
I just brought up the passing game, but your passing game cannot be successful in a Super Bowl when you're playing a great player who knows you're going to pass and can only pass. So what does that mean? You need to establish the run, and you need to be able to run the football when you need to run the football. And it's not just running the football for 2 yards, for 3 yards. It's for chunks. It's for 20. It's for 15. It's for 60. Ultimately, that's what you're looking for. But if you can hit your opponent with a couple big runs, then he's having to, I got to switch formations. I got to switch my scheme. I got to put more guys in the box. So that opens up the passing game for these guys that want to pass. The second thing is obviously the turnover battle. In the Super Bowl, in a game between 2 great players, 2 great users, the guy that gets the turnover, the pick 6, the interception in the red zone that can lead to easy points, that's usually going to be the guy that wins. And then lastly, to me, in any big game, but especially in Madden, it's all about clock management and situational football. I know this might be bold to say, but I believe that Madden players might be just as good as professional coaches, maybe better, because when you think about it, Madden players, they play game after game after game, situation after situation after situation. They've been through the 2-minute warning countless times. They've been through the 2-minute offense countless times, the 4-minute offense at the end of the game when you're winning. These guys, the ability to score in the red zone, convert on 3rd down, move the chains, and come up with a big sack on a big blitz. All of those are keys to a huge Super Bowl, because anything versus a player that's on the even playing field that can give you just a marginal edge, that's going to be the ultimate factor in who wins this Super Bowl and who has that Lombardi trophy at the end of the day.
So, Mitch, I mean, you've been part of this league for so long. You don't want to be biased, maybe, but is there a favorite coming to this game? I mean, Leroy's always been the number 2 behind Flo, but of course, there's a lot of guys in this league that do believe Deadly takes this game.
Yeah, man, you're right. You're totally right. I don't know if you have like a source or something. You're on the phone, maybe LT, maybe Red.
I got my sources.
Possibly. Okay, so maybe it was Reef, probably Reef. But I think it was Deadly. I mean, everybody in the chat, you get in that group me, it's Deadly this, Deadly that, Deadly's the next coming of Flo, Deadly's the guy, and Deadly's favored inside the chat. We do our point spreads, 4-point spread for Deadly. So Deadly is favored by 4. And I think it's with good reason. I mean, he just beat Flo. And we talk about how dominant he's been over the years. But with Leroy, you can't underestimate the guy because he is clutch. So I would say Deadly is the favorite, though.
So, Mitch, you talked earlier to both these guys. Mitch got on a call with both Deadly and Leroy. So we're going to listen to that conversation. And who will win Super Bowl 56? Loyal to the game. Let's hear from both Leroy and Deadly.
Did you come into the game playing Flo like you were going to come out and do something a little different? Or you're just like, I'm playing my game?
I really just played my game. Last time I played him, I don't think that, like I didn't get, last time I played, I didn't get completely outplayed. Like he just beat me, but I didn't have to, reinvent the wheel. I just had to keep doing what I was doing, just limit the mistakes. And, he made that one mistake that cost him. That's all, That was the only difference, bro.
That was a huge, you sent that blitz up the A gap. The guy came off the edge.
I saved that, I saved that blitz the whole game too, bro.
Going into this game versus Leroy, are you looking for anything in particular, or?
Play my game, I'll be lying if I, said, I don't have anything in mind, but in regards to like changing my game plan specifically, nothing I have in store for him that I haven't really shown for the most part. Maybe a couple of tricks here and there, but I don't know, I took a look at his team. I see what he has to offer. He has good good receivers, so it's gonna be tough for my DBs all game. He has a fast team, good quarterback, solid offense overall, all over the field. Baker Mayfield's X Factor now, from what I saw. He got his Super Bowl upgrade, but hey, my QB's X Factor too now, so we're ready,
Yeah, man.
We're ready. He has an alright defense, nothing extraordinary, but just can't make mistakes, bro. If I limit myself to less than, if I have 0 or 1 turnover, I'll give myself 1 turnover. If I have 1 turnover this game, I'll win the game. And I'm not saying that am I disrespecting Leroy, or am I, thinking that, no, I'm not underestimating him at all, but he's a good, solid player. But I got to prove that he's not on my level this game. That's my job, and I don't think he's on my level.
Why will Deadly win this game?
Better player overall. Better offense, defense, special teams, straight domination. It's not going to be close if I win.
You're feeling it out from your offensive perspective. It's usually the opposite.
Nah, I feel like my defense is pretty good. So I feel like I could kind of key in on whatever you like to do. I feel like if I'm able to just score at will, like I don't think I could lose. If I'm comfortable, I don't think I could lose. That's my, that's my philosophy. So yeah, if I'm like locked in offensively and I'm moving the ball at will, I feel like defense, I'm gonna get the stops. Like I'm not gonna take too many risks. But I'm not gonna let people disrespect me on defense.
If Leroy wins, what goes right?
What goes right? I say we hold Deadly under 30. I feel like if I can hold him under 30, I should be good. And if I can score more than 17, I feel like I should be able to win something in the 20s to the teens.
So, Mitch, that was a good conversation. How do you feel about that? You were obviously in it. You're talking about these guys. What do you think of both of their mindsets heading into this Super Bowl?
I was just fascinated with how confident both of them are, and how really they just straight up said to me, Deadly actually said, This guy's got nothing for me. I think that's in a direct quote. And for Leroy, he basically said, if I play my game, I'm going to win. So on both sides, they're extremely confident, which you need to be entering a Super Bowl. But it just feels like both guys think they can just play their game and win. So there's nothing really too complex that we're going to see today in terms of game plans, or maybe they're keeping it close to the vest. But man, it's going to be a good game because both of them really think they're going to win.
So where's that confidence coming from? Like, is it the momentum that's been built from Deadly over the last few years? Or for like Leroy, is that confidence because he's always been that number 2 behind Flo?
Being in Deadly's position, I've had moments in the league where I've just known it was my year. Like the way I was playing, like just everything's on point, from the blitzes to the setups to the offense to the run game to the pass game. And for Deadly, I think that's where his headspace is at. It's like, nobody's going to beat me. Like, I just play my game, I execute, I win. So for Deadly, it's more so like how I'm playing right now. Nobody's better. For Leroy, it's like, I've done this. I've been there, I've done that, and I've consistently defeated the best. And that's just what I'm going to do again. Like, it's nothing special to me. I'm just there again.
So the players are about to enter the field. We're about to get kickoff. Madden 21, Super Bowl 56, loyal to the game. Mitch, do you have somewhat of a prediction going to this game here? Who do you think is going to win?
Man, I don't want to be like picking a side because both of these guys are my brothers. Obviously, I love both of them. I love both of their games. Honestly, I respect them a ton as players. If I had to choose, though, I kind of gave my pick away a little bit. I said it's Deadly's year. Like, he feels like he's just playing so well. When I watch his streams, which I have a lot in preparation for this game, it just feels like he is on point. His execution is perfect. He rarely makes a mistake. His defense is incredible. He doesn't have a weakness right now, really. That's Deadly to me. So I'm going to take Deadly over Leroy, but I would not be shocked in the slightest if Leroy won, because he's got this clutch gene about him, about his game, that is so special that it doesn't matter if the guy's outplaying him for the 3 and 4 quarters. He can Tom Brady, come back and win at the end of the game, and that's just Leroy. But I'm going to take, if I had to give you a score, 27-21, Deadly. Close game. Defenses are solid, but offenses are better.
Yeah, I could see a scoring around there, maybe 24-21, but I'm going to say I think Leroy deserves more respect. This guy's always been number 2 behind Flo. I think the experience could be huge here. Obviously, you, Mitch, have more knowledge and kind of history with this league. But I think from what I know and from what I've seen, I think Leroy needs some more respect. But obviously, Deadly, he's established himself, especially this year. He's feeling good. And we're about to get into Super Bowl 56 for Loyal, Season 2, and on Madden 21. So the players are about to enter the field. Mitch and myself
I'm pumped, man. Let's go.
Let's get right into it. Let's see the players enter the field. We are here for Super Bowl 56 Loyal, between Deadly controlling the Carolina Panthers and Leroy controlling the Cleveland Browns. Mitch, are you excited for this matchup?
I've never been more excited. I'm not even making this up about a game of Madden in my life. This is going to be a phenomenal game. 15-1 versus 15-1. The AFC champ, the NFC champ, Deadly, Leroy. It's going to be a great game.
And just for how long you've been part of this league, are you excited to see these two guys match up in such a big game here and maybe not Flo be part of it?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I love my Flo. I respect his game, but to see my boy Deadly here, the comeback is real, and he's kicking it off. Let's go!
And the kickoff from the Carolina Panthers, and caught in the end zone. So I'm excited here. And you know what? Deadly is going to be ready on defense, be ready on offense. He's going to be ready in all aspects of the game. But I do, as I said, I think Leroy, his experience is going to be huge in this game. So we're getting into it, setting your lineups.
What you see right here, John, is each player right now is going through each of the formations that they want to use. You see Deadly specifically getting the personnel, maximizing personnel. That's huge to Madden.
So Mayfield Leroy getting ready. Drops back. Drops it off to Ross, and he gets tackled.
So there's, you see that 3-3-5 wide by Deadly there on defense. That's going to be crucial. He loves to put that nose tackle in a spy. That kind of allows him to free range react faster. The spy mechanic in Madden allows players to react faster, AI to react faster to the run game, and that's what he's trying to do here.
So 2nd and 4. Defense shifting. Mayfield, ball snapped. Again to Ross, and it looks like he just gets the first down as he gets tackled. So 1st and 10.
That's a big part of this Madden, specifically Madden 21. They added that ability to extend your arm, ability to get that first down even when traditionally it would have been short.
So far, we thought we'd see a lot of a run game from Deadly, but we're seeing it early on here from Leroy. So Ross at the back, Mayfield. Shift there. Mayfield, ball snapped to the left. Now Ross again, and gains a couple yards there.
It's going to be tough to keep running this ball for Leroy, man. Deadly's got those big boys in the middle. He's got those big boys. So
only 1 yard gain there. 2nd and 9. So are we going to see a throw here coming up? When does Ramsey have to get to work?
I mean, 2nd and 9, it would probably be a bad idea if Leroy were to run this ball again. Because if you get stopped short, you're in a 3rd and long.
So about 35 of the Browns, 2nd and 9. Mayfield. 8 seconds left.
The line of scrimmage, John.
Offensive line.
Look at all those guys. He knows he's going to run it.
Ball snap to the left to Ross again, and he gets tackled. What is this guy's running the ball at every play here?
He is so far. Well, we knew Leroy. He actually told me, I'm going to just feel him out early on. And that's what he's doing. He's just running the ball, seeing if he can stop it. You got to see if the guy's got run defense.
So 3rd and 12. He's got Ross to his left. You would have to imagine Mayfield a little bit back here. He's going to throw the ball. Looking for, you got Boyd on the right there. See what kind of route he gets going here. 6 seconds left. Mayfield.
Deadly in that patented man-to-man coverage. Cover 1 here.
Boyd off to the right. Mayfield looking for the deep pass. Intercepted by Jackson on the left side, the 30, the 20, the 10, tackled. And Dante Jackson with a huge interception. Deadly. This is the game-changing play from Deadly.
So you see this replay. He's looking for the corner route. It's cover 1. Usually the corner route gets open versus man-to-man, but Dante Jackson, superstar cornerback. He jumps the ball. He's too fast, too quick. Just a great play by Deadly. He expects his corners to come through. He's built his team this way to play man-to-man coverage, and it came through there for him.
And the first throw from Leroy and an interception. Was this the worry for Leroy? He wanted to run the game. He was worried the defense for Deadly, and that comes up huge from Dante Jackson. 1st and 10. Are we going to get some early points on the board? Mitch, what are we getting here? Field goal? Are they going to get the touchdown?
To do my best Tony Romo impression, I would expect a touchdown here.
And McCaffrey through the middle, and he's tackled. But there's a flag. Ooh, is this going to be a hold against the Panthers?
That's a
might come back, and it will. 1st and 20. Wow.
Holding calls are incredibly random in Madden. Personally, I'm not a fan, but they happen, and you got to deal with them, and that's going to adjust your play call.
So after a huge interception, 1st and 20 now, and off to McCaffrey, and he's tackled. He gained about a couple yards.
You're seeing both guys. They're establishing the run here. They're feeling their opponent out, and Deadly's going to run the ball from multiple formations. He's going to test Leroy's run defense.
So under 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Yeah, it's interesting, and I think with the with the different dynamic of the game and obviously a different matchup, yeah, the feeling out process, and Huntley now off to the left to McCaffrey, a throw in, McCaffrey gets tackled out of play, and 3rd and 15 there.
Try manageable. This is very conservative play calling from Deadly. You know, he started off, it was a 1st and 20, he runs the ball, then 2nd down, he's a screen. He's just, again, just like Leroy was, testing his opponent's defense, feeling him out, but I think you got to be a little bit more bold in this play calling. You just got a huge interception, John. You got to take advantage.
Yeah, it's surprising. Now 3rd and 15. You would have to imagine another throw here to try to get in the end zone. So Huntley now takes off the pass, and now to the left for Reed, and he gets tackled. So,
when you're conservative on early downs, it's hard to convert on 3rd.
9, and field goal comes in and up the middle, and it's good. 3-0 for the Carolina Panthers. So Deadly gets the interception. He does get 3 points on the board, and now we'll see the kick back to the Browns, and they'll get take 2 here with 2:50 left in the first quarter. Mitch, what does Leroy have to do different here?
I think he's got to pass the ball, to be honest with you. I mean, he can't just come out here and run it, get stuck in 3rd and long, and then that's how you throw the pick. But I do think he won that last series by forcing a field goal. That was huge.
All right, so 1st and 10. Tossed it off to Ross, and he gets tackled. He gets some yards there. Oh, 1 yard.
1 yard!
1 yard.
The
problem is Mayfield dropped back so much, only a 1 yard gain. Leroy, I think you got to get a little more aggressive here.
Yep. And Deadly's all over that run game. Now he's in the 3-3-5 again.
Mayfield again to Ross, gets a little bit of space here, and a few yards short of the 1st down. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 3.
This is where you want to be. This is where you want to be, John. If you're Leroy, you want to be in a 3rd and manageable. You can pass it, you can run it, and you can keep Deadly off balance.
Yeah, I think Deadly, he's ready for this right now. Leroy's got to change it up a little bit. So Ross off to the left. Mayfield. Oh, now Ross shifts. Receivers to the left. Odell on the outside left. Mayfield calling his play. Ball snapped. Mayfield looking to his left, and intended to Beckham, and that was broken up. So 4th and...
I like the idea there by Leroy to, okay, I'm shifting, I'm audibling, I'm seeing the coverage, it's man coverage, but the route is not designed to beat man coverage. So from that point, questionable.
Selbert with the kick here, off to the right. And wow, so that again is going to be an opportunity for Deadly to get up in the field. Not as close this time, but Deadly is going to have some time here, a lot of time obviously in the first quarter and this first half to get a lot more points on the board. This is not a great place for Leroy. What do you think, Mitch?
2 possessions in Madden is key. If Deadly can drive the field, he can score a touchdown. I expect him, if he's in position to go for it, he will, because 10, the difference between that and 6 is massive.
So we'll see if we see some of that Huntley speed here. 1st and 10, 1:32 left in the first quarter. Huntley leads it for Samuel off to the right. Samuel with some space, and he gets tackled and gains about 5 yards, and it's 2nd and 5.
From playing Deadly, anytime he's in the gun spread, you need to look out for the jet pass, because that is one of his favorite run plays in the entire game of Madden.
Yeah, no use of CMC there. Nice cut there from Curtis Samuel, and gained half the yards here on 2nd down. He's making some progress. He's got CMC off to his left, and CMC with some space. CMC, McCaffrey on the right. And, oh, he stays in bounds, McCaffrey, and just tackled. 3 yards out of the touchdown. CMC, Milani, what was that?
We talked about that before the game. McCaffrey, his ability to break big runs, not just little 2 yards, 50, 60, and that's what we saw. And that is his favorite play. Trap, tray offset. That blocking opened up a huge gaping hole for McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is tough to take down in open space.
Yeah, now we're 1st and goal. Huntley off to McCaffrey, and he gets tackled.
Look at that hit.
Broken up. 2nd and goal, 25 seconds left in the 1st quarter and counting.
Grant Delpit's not known to be hitting that hard, but that was a redonkulous hit.
Big hit. So, Deadly trying to figure out what he can do here on 2nd and goals. The time's running out here for the 1st quarter. So Huntley got Robbie Anderson close to his left. McCaffrey just behind him to his right. Well, and that'll be it for the 1st quarter.
Man, excellent 1st quarter, John, for Deadly.
And in a position to extend the lead even further. Leroy is going to have to change things up here coming to the 2nd quarter.
Definitely is. And Leroy told me he's going to play his game. He's going to feel him out 1st quarter. So 2nd quarter is big for Leroy. He's going to change some things. He's going to change his game. He's a good adjuster. That's what he's known for. Now, it's going to be hard to adjust when your opponent's at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal. What are we getting here, Mitch?
I think it's a run.
It's a run from McCaffrey off to the left. Again tackled, but a little closer. And he's about 2 yards out. So 3rd and goal.
Big 3rd down.
Huge play here, potentially. Huntley now. Leaves it off again for Curtis Samuel! And in for the touchdown! The similar play! Curtis Samuel! And
I told
the
you.
try.
I told you. Gun, spread, jet, touch, pass. Deadly's favorite play. And when you see a defense, that was excellent offense.
The extra
from
point
Deadly.
is good.
Don't really notice it, but when a guy all packed up into the line of scrimmage, a little touch pass around, I mean, you're exposing the edge of the defense. It's just a perfect play call. Perfect.
Yeah, and you see the similar play with Deadly, and it seems like that's going to be a play he uses throughout this game. You get McCaffrey going, and then Curtis Samuel. So the kickoff here, and again, this is going to be take 3 from the Browns, take 3 from Leroy. Now down 10-0. He was feeling out the process, but Mitch, we're now down 10-0. Is it done? Are you done feeling out the process? Now you actually got to make things happen.
No, it's not done. Leroy is extremely calm. All right, that is one of his strengths. So he is going to just find ways to move this football. He eventually is going to figure it out. For Deadly, you just got to keep playing your game.
So Leroy ain't worried here. And Mayfield, this is the time. This is the guy. Is he going to keep running with Ross, or is he going to spread it out? Beckham, no, he goes off to Ross again, but it cuts to the left, now at the middle. And does he get the 1st down? He does. So 1st and 10. So the run successful this time for Leroy.
Yeah, that's the thing with Leroy. It doesn't matter the score. He's down 10-0. He's up 10-0. If he sees a light box, which we saw from Deadly there, he's going to run the ball.
So he's got Ross to his right. Tighter formation here. Mayfield. 8 seconds left.
Spy on that D tackle.
Got Tyler Boyd spreading out to his left. Mayfield. Ball snap. Waiting. Looking to his right. Gets tackled, but to his left to Ross! And, almost intercepted.
Wow, that was super fortunate if you're Leroy. Oh, man. That was super fortunate. That
just broken up. Imagine a 2nd interception from Deadly. We were close to that happening, but just under 6 minutes to go. And 2nd and 10. Ball snap, Mayfield. Toss it off to the right to Kaysen. Kaysen with his first action of the game. And gets the 1st down. A huge play from Kaysen. That's the guy we're trying to watch out for.
Yeah, he's giving Deadly his own medicine there. He's trying to get something going. And the thing I love about Deadly's defense right now is he's going to stay in a lot of that man, but he always adjusts to the formation that Leroy is in.
So Odell all the way to the left here. Mayfield, he's got Ross to his right. 10 seconds left. Kaysen now shifting to the right. Mayfield looking to his left, now shifting to his right. Mayfield, he's going to run here to his right. Now a long throw to the opposite side. Wide open, it's Kaysen! And out of bounds. Wow.
That was, what's the coverage?
Where's the corners, Mitch? Where's Deadly's corners? Where's Jalen?
See, this is the thing. When you play match cover 3, which is what Deadly was in, sometimes you can get exposed because of the rules in the defense. And Leroy exposed the rules on that play.
A huge gain and 2 receptions now from Kaysen, 42 yards. Kaysen shifting again. Mayfield, 8 seconds left. Ball snapped. Now looking to his right again for Kaysen! And wow, broken up. So Kaysen is really being utilized in this offense now. They're looking out for him. Mayfield's looking out for him.
Man, that was such a good play by Leroy. He motioned. He knew Deadly was in man coverage. The corner was late, and he still couldn't get the pass to him. That's the speed of Deadly's cornerback.
2nd and 10, 4:28 left in the second quarter. Mayfield option to his left, now off to the right to Ross. And he gets some space and the first down, potentially. Huge play from Ross, and he does.
Look at all these spies on the field. We got 2.
So Mayfield now, he's getting some confidence. Leroy's getting some confidence here. Let's see if they can get into the touchdown. Receiver spreading out, Mayfield. Ross to his right.
Coverage again.
Mayfield will hand it off to Ross with some space. Well, he had the lane there, but tackled. And 9 rushes so far. 2nd and 2. Can Leroy break through here? Mayfield. Better formation
I'm
here.
Leroy. I'm running that trap again, if I can.
He's going to keep going with Ross. Mayfield. 16 left. He's got some time. Leroy's looking for his options. That X-Factor vision. Oh, he's switching things up here. He's trying to confuse the Deadly corners. Mayfield now. Off to Ross. And to the right. And just short of the first down, it looks like. 3rd and 2.
And that's why you put all those spies out there. Because they react fast. They get to the football. And they cause a no gain. So now it's 3rd and 2. Huge situation.
You got the eye on the 2-minute warning here. So the Browns, Leroy, can he get through here? 3rd and 2, a huge 3rd down once again for the different side. Mayfield now. Off to the right to Ross on the outside, and he gets the first down, but short of, 4th and inches. Wow. So they
I don't know, ref. We gotta take a look.
What is that spot, Milani?
I don't know, bro. We gotta get the chains out there.
What looked like a first down is called for 4th and inches. So talk about a huge 4th down here as we're getting to that 2-minute mark. Mayfield to Montgomery, and wow, was that just short? 1st and goal, just short.
He did get the first down, though. That's what matters. Now he has 4 chances at the 1-yard line. If this is me, I'm giving it the fullback again.
Leroy not catching a break. 4th and inches, and then just short of the touchdown there. We'll see what Leroy Mayfield can do here. He's got Ross at the very back here, and he leaves it for Janovich for the touchdown. The Browns, Leroy on the board, pending the extra kick. Leroy, he eliminates that 10-point lead, and with the extra point is good. So 10-7. Let's look back at that touchdown, because this is a huge play for Leroy to get back in this game, Mitch.
Deadly, I don't get your defense, man. What are you doing? Where's the goal line? Where's the big boys? You know he's gonna run the ball. That's a free touchdown. Leroy's right back in the game. Deadly, what do you do?
Well, Ross has been running most of the run game, but you get Montgomery involved. Now you get Janovich involved. We just got to that 2-minute warning. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. 10-7. Mitch, now we got a game.
We got a game. I told you. Leroy's calm. He's confident. And he's going to stick in the game. He's clutch, too. This is a huge drive. To get into that half for Deadly with points would be massive.
So can Deadly extend the lead here before halftime? Huntley cross back, looking to the right, intercepted! And into the touchdown! Leroy, what just happened?
Bro, boy, that's exactly what you don't want if you're Deadly. So what happens here? Huntley, he's looking for the deep ball. The deep ball's taken away. He scrambles and right into the contain. That pressure forces the pick six. Easy walk-in touchdown.
Brian
Leroy.
Poole.
That's just a key mistake from Deadly, a guy that was dominating this game that you don't need.
And the extra point coming in here, but Brian Poole with the pick six. And now the Browns up 14-10. Lanny, this has just completely changed the momentum factor here. 10-0, now 14-10. And Deadly's going to get the ball back. What does he have to do here? Because that was just a brutal mistake.
That can rattle you as a Madden.
Oh, and he's going to get the return here from Jackson. And tackle. It's a little nice return here for Deadly. Maybe trying to get the momentum here. But
that can rattle you, man. I think you got to come out here and be a little, run the ball, conservative a little bit on just to get your wits about you again. You can't just straight up pass again. I don't think. We'll see what he does.
He's got three receivers to his left: Samuel, Anderson, Brown. And the big thing for Deadly here, as the ball snapped, Huntley to the right, and he does spread it out. Is that in play? No, second and 10. So McCaffrey went out of bounds. But yeah, the big thing is here is he can maybe just stay here at a 14-10 and get that fresh, confident start as he did in the first quarter, in the first half. So Deadly here, he's not too far behind. He had that early lead, 14-10. Second and 10 here, 1:44 left in the second quarter. Huntley now draws back, looking to his left, and it's caught by McCaffrey. And did he get it? It looked like he was just short, and he will be. So 3rd and 1.
You see what he's doing, though. You see what Deadly's doing. Where is my guy? Where is McCaffrey? I'm throwing him the ball. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, wrong with McCaffrey. CMC can do everything. And Huntley busts it off to McCaffrey, and he just gets the first down. So 1st and 10 here.
3 timeouts, but he's running out of time. Only 45 seconds.
Huntley now. Running with it. Off to the right, McCaffrey. I think he just stayed inside. And 2nd and 3. So you get that gain. You have 41 seconds left. You got the timeouts. What's the play here? Are you going deep, or are you going to keep running the ball in maybe for the field goal, Mitch?
I think anything's in play here. He can run it, he could pass it. He doesn't have to force the sideline throws.
And he does throw it for Robbie Anderson. We haven't seen too much from Robbie today, but he does get the gain and a first down. So 1st and 10, timeout called, 36 seconds left. So Deadly's playing the short throw game here. He's now inside Brown's side of half. Huntley, ball snap now, looking to his right. He throws to Curtis Samuel and out of bounds. What a huge play, and Samuel now getting involved once again in the offense.
That PA shot post, it's one of the best pass plays in Madden. It's hard to cover all those crossing routes, especially with all the speed of the Panthers wide receivers, and that's what you saw, a huge play.
And inside the 30-yard line, 30 seconds left. He's still got 2 timeouts. Do you run the ball here?
Lots of time. Oh, you can. I think if Leroy comes out here playing pass, sure, why not? Give it to CMC.
So actually inside the 20-yard line. So what a gain for Curtis Samuel there. And ball snap. Now Huntley looking to the right. He does throw it! And caught inside 5 yards. We got 1st and goal coming in here with 25 seconds left. Deadly. This guy didn't get nervous. You thought he was going to get thrown off, but no, Mitch, he keeps going with 1 timeout left. He's got 25 seconds left to get this touchdown.
That just speaks to the confidence of what he has in his game. He just believes in himself, man.
So he toss it off to McCaffrey and tackled. 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Huntley again. He's got Robbie Anderson way to his left, but he'll leave it off to McCaffrey once again. And through for, was it the touchdown? It was McCaffrey with the touchdown. CMC. And the extra point is good. So Mitch, look back at that touchdown here, because man, that was close. McCaffrey had to really squeeze his way through there.
Yes, that's his favorite play. That trap play is his favorite run. And in Loyal, you can't run the same play twice. At the end of the half, you can, but if you hurry up, you always can throughout the course of the game. All credit to Deadly.
Oh, perfect timing. He had it all planned out. 17-14. We got 9 seconds left. We're going to get the kick here, but they're going to go into halftime. Both, I would say, pretty confident. but both, I would say, wanting more. Deadly has had his mistakes here. That interception could have been costly, but he was patient with it. I think both these players are going to go confident into the second half, but Mayfield, I guess they're going to look for one final play here. He leaves it off for Ross, and he gets tackled short of the first down, and he will call timeout. All right, so what is Leroy doing here?
I think he's just trying to see if he can pop off a run. He can pop up a run, you never know.
Oh, he's looking for that CMC gain that Deadly got.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so 4 seconds left. Mayfield, Ross again. Oh, he does get some space. Looking for a little juke there, and he does get tackled with some gain there. But we are going into halftime. Mitch, just your quick thoughts, because we saw obviously with a quick start from Deadly, Leroy, he made his mistakes, but you said it the whole time, and as he said in his interview, he was going to feel it out. He was going to get the feel out process, and he was patient with it. He got the points on the board. He got the pick 6, but Deadly, he shows that maturity. He doesn't let that get to him, and he comes right back with the touchdown. Speak to both players and what you've seen in that first half.
I think if you're Deadly, you're kind of disappointed. I feel like you should be up by double digits and you'd feel more confident entering the second half. But you realize that what you've been doing has been working on both sides. If you're Leroy, I don't think it changes that you got to pick 6. You need to adjust to Deadly's offense, because every time Deadly has not thrown the ball to the other team, he has moved the football. So for Leroy, it's finding the right personnel, finding the right scheme on defense to be able to slow down Deadly and then work your offense from there.
So what are you expecting in the second half? Do you think because Deadly should have had that bigger lead, do you think this guy is going into the second half, he's going to be eager, he's going to get an extension to that lead, or does Leroy continue that patience and continue kind of inching his way back into that lead?
I think it really depends. You brought up the word momentum in that first half. It really depends on the first series for both guys here, both users. What happens? Is there a score? Which side? Turnover on downs? What is it that happens that could lead to a momentum-filled drive play moment in this game that could twist it to one user or the other? That is going to dictate how the rest of the game is played, because it's still a one-score game. It's still a very competitive game. So whoever's able to get out hot in that second half is probably going to have the advantage.
So this is Super Bowl 56. Everything's on the line. Loyal, Deadly versus Leroy. Panthers versus Browns. 17-14 lead for Deadly. We just saw the first half. We'll be back for the second half. We're going to get right into it. They're stretching out the fingers. They're getting ready. And me and Mitch will be here to call the game. So let's get right into the second half for Super Bowl 56 for Loyal to the Game.
Super Bowl 56.
We're ready for, maybe more offense from Deadly. He's up 3 right now. Mitch, are you expecting something big from Deadly here right off the bat?
I am. I'm expecting Deadly to come out and he's going to bring whatever plays he has stored out on this drive, because this might be the biggest drive of the game. Deadly can score 6 on this drive. He will be in burn control of the rest of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Leroy's got to be mindful of that, because, Deadly gets an extended lead here. And right off the bat, to the left to McCaffrey. There is a flag, though. Will this come back?
I despise these flags. Get him out.
It will come back, and it's a 1st and 20.
1st and 20 now. That totally changes everything. 1st and 20, man.
Yeah, and now things get spread out. Is Deadly going to start throwing the ball again? So
I don't know.
now.
The run game's been so good for him.
Ball snap out to the left for McCaffrey, and he's tackled. We get a gain there, and yes, the running game continues to be successful, but when you're in a situation now, you're 2nd and 20, or 1st and 20, and now 2nd and 17, you might have to.
I think he will here. He definitely should. He's going back to that PA post, too. Look for that. Look for the crossers.
He's got McCaffrey to his right. Receivers in tight. Huntley, 7 seconds. 5 and a timeout. So he didn't know what he was saying
He
there.
understands. He understands the moment, John. We just talked about how big of a drive this is. He understands the moment.
All right. Well, I think, yeah. And you talk about 6:13 left in the third. You've got lots of time here, and he's probably going to play the patient game, but you want to make some noise. 2nd and 17. See if he throws. He's got Robbie Anderson way to his left here. Huntley. The throw up the middle to Reed, and a big gain. Huntley spots Reed through the middle. That was a huge play from Deadly right there.
Yeah, that's what happens, Leroy. He's really effective with that user middle linebacker, but when you guess wrong, sometimes you leave that tight end wide open down the seam.
That was only Reed's 3rd reception, but over 40 yards from him. Now we got a 1st and 10.
Here comes the trap.
McCaffrey through the middle. And I think just short of the 1st down. Yes, it's 2nd and 2. So, I mean, there you go. He's been playing that a lot with McCaffrey so far.
Yeah, he loves that 0-1 trap, that 56 trap. He loves those plays, man. He just the blocking in this game for those plays are absurd, like phenomenal. And McCaffrey has so much explosive ability. Tough to stop.
So 2 receivers, Samuel and Robbie Anderson to his left. He throws it to Anderson on a scrimmage. Oh, he just stays in bounds. Robbie Anderson on the left, and he's still going, and Savage tackles him. Wow, what a gain from Robbie Anderson. Deadly, this guy.
Yeah, he's stressing him out now. You see, Leroy was expecting the trap run, and he audibles to a bubble screen out wide, and it's just impossible to stop both of them at the same time. Like, that's just excellent sequencing of play calling. They might call him Mr. Deadly Shanahan from now on.
That early tackle attempt from Leroy, that looked costly. I mean, obviously, right at the start of the play. But inside the 20-yard line, Huntley off to McCaffrey. He's getting some space. Oh, he turns around and in for a touchdown. CMC, Deadly. We talked about that early lead.
Oh, look at that, man. Wow, man. That was, again, bubble screen.
And the extra point's good.
Throw to the flat. I mean, just stressing out the defense in every which direction. Leroy doesn't know what to expect. He's off balance, and McCaffrey has great balance, stays on his feet, and runs in for 6.
24, 14, and man, Leroy, he's got to respond, because now Deadly, this guy's laughing. This guy thinks he's in control at this point.
He's definitely laughing. You're not wrong about that one. And Deadly loves and counts on his defense, so he's feeling very confident here. Leroy was a little shaky on offense in the first half. Let's see if he can switch things up and get something going. Back in the bunch set here.
So 4:34 left in the third quarter. Mayfield, will snap, looking to his right, but now shifting to his left. He turns around looking for some space. He gets tackled. I believe that was by Brown. Mayfield looking for some running here, but this is the problem from Leroy. He's looking too much for run, and he gets some running going from his quarterback way back, and a loss of 2 yards. So 2nd and 12.
That was excellent user by Deadly.
Mayfield off to the left for Ross. A good cut there, and he does get some yards back, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. So this is going to be a huge 3rd down for Leroy, who needs to get back in this game.
It really feels like if Leroy doesn't have that scramble with Mayfield, nothing's really there.
Ball snap, Mayfield now. And, almost gets sacked. He throws it away up the middle. And it's going to be 4th and 5.
That's Brian Burns. Non-Madden players might not know, but Brian Burns, he has that edge threat, that X factor, one of the best pass rushers in Loyal to the game. So you got to double team him on every big 3rd down, and he beat that tackle and bullied Mayfield for the incompletion.
So you say Leroy doesn't stress. Is he stressing yet, Mitch?
Maybe a little bit here. He's got to get just a sack, a fumble, an interception. He needs a turnover from his defense. His defense is his strength. He needs his defense to come through.
So Jackson tried to make a little bit of a return there, but got tackled out of bounds. So 1st and 10 here. Deadly, Carolina Panthers pretty good field position. So this is the worry again for Leroy. You're already down by 10. And now you got Deadly, who's in around the 35, 40-yard line. Inside your field of play. But Deadly, we've seen him make huge yards. And now ball snapped Huntley to McCaffrey. And doesn't get too much gain there. But, man, again, you're looking from McCaffrey to keep running that ball.
Yeah, and we see Leroy changing up his defense. He is adjusting here. He went to the 3-4 normal. He's trying to be aggressive, putting his safeties in the box, getting as many people in the run game as possible in run support. So we'll see if that continues.
So 2nd and 9, under 3 minutes left on the game clock in the third quarter. 15 left and counting for the play clock. Huntley. He's got Anderson and Samuel to his left, Ross to his right, or McCaffrey, sorry, to his right, and McCaffrey through the middle and gets knocked down, but he does get the first down. So yeah, I mean, why am I mistaking Ross? We've seen a lot of Ross on the Brown side, but McCaffrey, man, again, it's just Deadly is comfortable right now. He just keeps tossing it off to McCaffrey.
He's just inside zone trap. Like, it doesn't matter, man. Like, McCaffrey is so shifty too. Like, that's the thing with McCaffrey. An average running back, 80 overall, not 99 like McCaffrey. You can't make that cut. But with McCaffrey, you can make that cut. Left, right, middle, doesn't matter, man. McCaffrey's going to make a play.
So 1st and 10, just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And Deadly's feeling comfortable right now. So Huntley, he's got all 3 receivers to his left. He leaves it off for McCaffrey once again. Wow, what a hit! And as you said, Leroy adjusting. Talk about a huge play. And now 2nd and 8. Leroy, he's getting a little more confident on that defensive side. I mean, if you're Deadly, maybe you change things up here. Maybe you do throw the ball.
You got to maybe put your ball carrier on conservative, because Leroy, he's been hitting dudes with that hit stick and making them fumble. That's the reason he beat Jungle with that hit stick. He is excellent with that hit stick.
8 seconds left on the play clock and counting. Well, snapped it again off to Samuel to the right, and that's the same play we've seen a few times tonight, Mitch.
I thought Leroy was lining him up again, but he went with the
He got a couple yards. So it's 3rd and 5. This is a huge 3rd down, and we'll see from Deadly again. I mean, he knows he's got lots of time left. He has used 1 timeout, but from watching this game, anyone that's watched this game, you know Deadly is a big time management guy. He knows what he's doing in these certain plays. But 3rd and 5, this has got to be a huge stop for Leroy. See what happens here. Huntley, tight formation. Ball snapped.
Trap.
McCaffrey to his right and gets the first down.
At this point, if you're Leroy, you just got to sell out for the trap. If Deadly's going to move the ball, make him pass it. Because at this point, you have to sell out. It's just too effective. 3rd and 5, the guy runs the ball on you? That's unacceptable.
For the Leroy fans out there, they've got to be furious after watching that.
You got to adjust. This is a game of adjustments, the John Madden football.
So in around the 35-yard line. Huntley off to the right to McCaffrey once again. He's getting some space, but he does get tackled. Small gain, but Deadly again. That's a time management. And we're about done here, and it will run out for that 3rd quarter. So going to the 4th, 2nd and 8. Deadly's feeling confident. This has got to be stopped. He's got to keep him to a field goal at this point.
Yeah, Deadly understands it. It's him versus the clock. It's not him versus Leroy at this point. If he can keep running it, Leroy, he just needs to go all out.
All or nothing. And again to McCaffrey. And he gets some space and potentially just short of the first down. We'll see if he gets it. And they do give it to him. So, I mean, we've seen Leroy get finessed in that situation, 4th and inches. But no, they give the first down there to Deadly.
Yeah, again, the trap. He can't stop it, man. If you're Deadly, you just run the play until he stops it.
And he knows. He's watching that time knock down, and Leroy does got all 3 timeouts, but 6:30 and down by 10. This is a tough situation for Leroy right now. and Deadly. He's looking dangerous. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Huntley, now to Curtis Samuel again. Man, he keeps going back to it. And it is a small game, 2nd and 7.
Well, you see what he's doing, John. He's stressing the outside. He's stressing the inside. It's very Kyle Shanahan-like for the 49ers. It's like, I'm going to run left. I'm going to run right. I'm going to run inside. And you're going to have to defend it all in the run game. It's extremely simple, but also very complex and layered play calling by Deadly here.
Yeah, and yeah, conservative is probably a word. You just keep working that clock, and you're not going to see Deadly throw another interception most likely here. So you got McCaffrey to your left. You're going to work CMC. Huntley, 6 seconds left on the play clock. Huntley to the left to McCaffrey, and he gets some space and potentially just the first down, and he does get it once again. And CMC, he manages to get the first down just every time.
That's the thing with Madden 21. I brought it up on the first series, I believe, but the ability to extend that ball when it, in the past, it would have been, 2nd and inches, 2nd and 1. The defense could still make a play. But when you could extend that ball, especially with a guy like McCaffrey, who's going to get it every time, he's going to fall forward every time. It's just so difficult to stop.
Yeah, and now you're looking at a 1st and 10 situation where Deadly's confident he can get into that end zone once again. So Huntley got McCaffrey at the very back, and he'll look to him once again off to the left. McCaffrey gets space and leaps into the touchdown! CMC! He keeps working him at Deadly. Oh, this guy's laughing now. I mean, 30-14, pending the extra point, and it's right up the middle. Good. Let's look at that touchdown again, because McCaffrey keeps managing to get some space, Mitch.
I just don't get it from Leroy's perspective. He keeps going back to this 3-4. He keeps pinching his line, and every time Deadly has a counter. And it's great by Deadly, but it's not good defense by Leroy. He just has not been able to adjust.
And that leap in the end zone, oh, that's gotta piss Leroy off a little bit.
Yeah, that's always a little personal there.
This will be another take from Leroy, and I mean, Mitch, we look at the points, down by 17. What are the chances here?
It's slim, but there's no reason not to try to make a play. I mean, you need big chunk plays at this point. Anything less than a chunk play, anything that will take the clock away from you is a bad idea. So even a short completion doesn't really do Leroy any good.
So he gets Ross going once again, up the middle, and a gain about 6 yards. Yes, it'll be 2nd and 4.
And if you're Deadly, I'm playing the pass all the way. I'm not worrying about the run at this point. It's just taking time off the clock.
Mayfield up the middle, and wow, caught by Tyler Boyd. We haven't seen too much from Boyd tonight. What a huge play from Leroy.
He's gonna need that guy to come through. Let's go.
Again, Mayfield makes the toss off to his running back and turns around. A little bit of a run here from Mayfield, and the first down and out of bounds. Wow. I mean, Leroy, he's down, but where was this earlier?
I know. Maybe it took till panic time for him to get his offense going.
Mayfield, and we're looking to his left. He's got some receivers.
Here comes
Inside the 40-yard line. Mayfield, ball snapped. Now looking to his right. He'll run to his right now. Looking for something. Oh, it almost gets tackled and throws it away.
That Brian Burns has been in the face of Mayfield all day long. Perhaps the most underrated player for Deadly's team.
And ball snapped. Leroy. Way back. Oh, Leroy's risking the sack there, but he throws it away once again to the right. Now it's 3rd and 10. What can Leroy do to adjust here, Mitch?
See, that's the smart play, though. It's all about the clock. It's all about coming back. You can't, 2 yards isn't going to do you anything. You need 10, 15, 20-yard completions. Not throwing the ball away is better than a 2-yard completion.
Every play here, he's looking for that big play.
Exactly.
Ball snapped again. Mayfield, he's looking for that deep throw. Oh, but he gets some space to run, and does he slide in for the first down? And wow. Leroy has not caught the brakes here. 4th and 1, but this is a must play here. He's got to get the first down. So he's got
Deadly
time.
going back to man-to-man coverage.
Mayfield waiting to the middle and to the right to Boyd again. Tyler Boyd in the fourth quarter here, folks. He's ready to go, but is it too late? Inside the 15-yard line and around the 10-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Mayfield looking to his right now. He's got room to run there, but just throws it away. Under 3
Smart
going.
play by Leroy. On that 4th down, excellent possession catch by Tyler Boyd. If he doesn't possession catch that, he definitely drops.
All right. So looking for options here. He's got some to his left. Will he utilize Boyd again, or is he going to run it with Ross? Ball snap, Mayfield. Looking to his right. He throws it up the middle. And it ball dropped. Wow, that looked like a catch there, Mitch. That was close. That could have been a huge break for Leroy right there.
That was really close. Odell almost had it, but there's too many guys around him making contact for him to come down with it.
So ball dropped from Odell there. 3rd and 10. Mayfield, ball snaps. Looking up the middle, but now to the left, and it's caught by Kaysen. 11-yard touchdown, and that's what Leroy needed. I mean, a little too late, maybe, but at least you get yourself within 10 points here, pending the extra point, and it is good right up the middle. Let's look at that touchdown. Kaysen, we talked about the guy pre-game.
Yes, he has the matchup, so it's man-to-man coverage. Leroy recognizes that. He gets a good release, and that corner route to the outside. Deadly did not have a curl flat over there. That takes away that corner route. So the corner route was wide open for Leroy versus man, and easy touchdown.
So what are you thinking here? Under 3 minutes to go, you're down by 10. Do you run? I mean, you make the stop. Maybe getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here, but you rush for a field goal. Like, there's so many possibilities, but at this point right now, Leroy's in a tough spot. Like, a 2-possession game, a Deadly is in full control, and as you said, he's against the clock rather than Leroy right here.
Yeah, you need to risk it if you're Leroy. You need to commit to the run, even run commit, send the house. You just need to stop, and you still have 3 timeouts, so there's still a chance. But if Deadly just plays this smart, he should come out the winner here.
Ball snapped, Huntley to the right to McCaffrey, and he gains a couple yards there. 2nd and 8.
The thing as well is you kind of got to force Deadly to be a good clock manager. Some guys won't play the clock correctly. You need to force him to make a decision.
Oh, he's running that time. 4 seconds left on the play clock and counting. 3, 2, 1, and just gets it in time, and off to the left to McCaffrey, and gets the 1st down and out of bounds. Wow, that time management lets the play clock run out and toss it off to McCaffrey and gets the 1st down. But interesting, he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he could afford to go out of bounds because the 2-minute warning, so it was stopping the clock regardless. But I mean, that's what I was talking about before the game. Deadly's just on his P's and Q's.
And McCaffrey gets tackled right away. Yeah, that 2-minute warning, I guess that was the perfect timing there to get a little extra space and go to bounds on the left side. But you're 154 now. Now you're in a situation with Leroy. He's going to start calling his timeouts and hope for that stop at 2nd and 12 here.
Now Deadly has to wonder, does he try to pass it to just end the game?
Got some space here. Samuel to his left. Huntley off to McCaffrey to the left. And he gets some space, but short of the 1st down by 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. So this is the huge 3rd down we were waiting for. This is the stop that Leroy needs.
He really needs it. He only has one timeout left.
Course.
This is the game. This is the game, John.
Huntley off to McCaffrey and stopped short of the 1st down.
If you're Deadly, do you go before this or no?
Is Deadly that gutsy? Is he gonna disrespect? Is he that gutsy?
I don't think he's gonna go for it. I think he's gonna punt, but I mean, you gotta contemplate it because the game, 1st down, game's over.
So he will punt. And Leroy gets the ball back. He's got to do something really quick. Winslow and fair catch. So this is it. This is like all on the line here for Leroy. You got to get something quick, whether it's the deep throw for the touchdown or you get the quick field goal and you try to get it back. But like, what's the game plan? What's going on in Leroy's head right now, Mitch?
Leroy needs to get out of bounds. He needs to attack the sidelines, and Deadly knows that, so he's going to force him to throw to the inside of the field. But with no timeouts, it's going to be difficult to move the ball and score and get back in this game without going out of bounds.
Ball snapped. Mayfield looking to his right and caught by Kaysen and out of bounds. So exactly that. He gets the first down and Kaysen runs out of bounds. 1:36 left. No timeouts for Leroy.
Seems like that Kaysen matchup, whenever Deadly's going man-to-man, he's winning his matchup.
So, Mayfield. This is it. He's got to use Mayfield here. Is he gonna try to go for the deep threat here? Mayfield. Pocket all the way to the left, and it's caught! Wow! What are you kidding me right now? What a catch! And Mayfield, man, it's working right now, but is it too little, too late? Mayfield again. Dropping back and sacked! Wow!
There he is. Brian Burns. That is the sealer right there.
Wow. And clock is running right now. That looks like it's gonna cost the game for Leroy unless he can make a big play here. Mayfield off to the right, caught by Kaysen. All right, so he rebounds with a huge play there, but doesn't go out of bounds. 23.
He only has 20 seconds. It's basically over here, John. Deadly's gonna be your Super Bowl champ, man.
Mayfield coming off to the left and caught by Kaysen out of bounds. 13 seconds left. And
it was incomplete.
whether you get something here, yeah, I mean, time's out, and you're getting a booth review here. So Leroy, I mean, we can talk all day long. We'll talk in the post-game show. This guy, there's a couple opportunities where he could have rebounded here, but this was the Deadly show. This was Deadly showing how full control he was, and he had this all planned out. He knew what he was doing. He made one mistake, and he didn't let that mistake cost him for the rest of the game.
Yeah, very true. I was just super impressed with his run game play calling. His run game today won him the
game. And right up the middle, TJ Green with an interception. So that's like just the extra twist in the knife right there. He looked for the deep threat just to maybe get a touchdown.
And just the user control and speed. Look at that. And then he's going to showboat right in his face.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He was looking for the extra touchdown, get a little closer, but Deadly, man, this guy's laughing right now. This guy knows what he just did, and Deadly is going to be the 56 Super Bowl champion, loyal to the game, and time runs out. Deadly, he's your guy. Deadly, Mitch, a lot of the league, they're saying Deadly. Deadly. The Panthers are going to get the dub. Man, what are your thoughts right away after this win?
Deadly, he's my man. I mean, we grew up together. It's nice to see he's back in the league. I remember when he messaged me. So random. He was on my YouTube channel watching one of my YouTube videos. He commented, "Is this Patsy?" And I was like, Deadly? I got him back in the league. We're sitting here 1 year later, and he's the Super Bowl champ of loyal to the game, just running over Leroy.
Oh, McCaffrey jumping in there.
He is a statement, man. This was a statement for Deadly to the league. Like, I'm the guy. This is my ship. I'm the captain now.
And what do you have to say for, like, this guy comes in, beats the number 1, Flo, beats the number 2, Leroy. This guy comes in and makes some noise.
He did, man. And really, Huntley didn't do much. It was all about CMC, Christian McCaffrey, and the game plan of Deadly. The intelligence on both sides of the ball, the play calling on offense. Everything came together here to name the Carolina Panthers your Super Bowl champion.
Was it a mistake from Leroy? Because you look at, we saw so much from Ross early on, but we talked about that receiver matchup and the receivers of the Browns. We didn't see too much of the receivers until the end, and it was a little too late for Leroy.
Maybe he could have been a little too conservative at the beginning. You could definitely say that, I think. But it's different when you're behind and you're deadly. You're playing defense a little differently. You're playing a little bit more conservative. You're trying not to give up the big play. So maybe there was some of that to do with that. But when you look at Leroy, I don't know if he came in with enough of a game plan specific type of approach for Deadly. I think he maybe should have came in with a better understanding of what he likes to do, because it felt like Leroy was off balance all game from the very start on offense and on defense. He didn't really have a plan for attacking Deadly's man coverage on offense, and he really wasn't great on the defensive side of the ball, stopping the trap run, stopping the inside zone, and it was just too late before Leroy kind of figured it out.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Deadly, and as you said, I think this was a guy that had the control, and we saw that. So Leroy maybe a little conservative at the start. The feeling out process went a little too long.
A little too long there, feeling out.
A little too long, and Deadly took control of the situation and continued on. So, Mitch, I mean, you talked about it. I think you have Deadly on speed dial there. I think we need to get in on a call right now.
I got him. We're setting something up right now. We got him for a post game.
All right, so we're gonna get right into that. Super Bowl 56, Deadly. We're gonna speak to him, Mitch, myself. This was exciting. This was great. Loyal, we've covered it. This was the big finale, and now we're gonna hear from Deadly, and Mitch is gonna talk to him. Mitch, you've had a lot of history with Deadly. What are you looking just to talk with him about? And just, man, Deadly, the winner of Loyal for season 2 of Madden 21.
I just want to see how he feels, how it feels to be back on top. It's been a while for him, and he truly wanted to make a statement. He made a statement, and he's letting everybody know that with this win, he's the next guy in line, and he's not going anywhere. And it's just nice to see Deadly back in the league, competing at a high level. We'll see what he has to say.
All right, so our producers, they're going to ring him up, get him on a call, and Lenny's going to ask him a couple questions. So we'll get into that. Deadly's reactions after beating Leroy and winning Super Bowl 56. Loyal, John, Mitch, this was Super Bowl 56, and a huge win, a huge statement win for the Carolina Panthers for Deadly.
How did it feel, man? Because you've had some different circumstances coming back to the league. I know you said multiple times, I got to prove myself to the top dogs. So what's your thoughts on that?
Right. I knew I was going to win, not trying to be cocky. I just knew, like I said, when I watched that game, he didn't do anything that really, surprised me. He had nothing for me, right? In a sense where I watched him play jungle. He's playing so passive, trying to run the ball every play, right? He didn't play aggressive. To win, you got to play aggressive. Leroy, he was playing not to lose. And I'll play to win.
And like I said beforehand, if I don't turn the ball over or limit myself to one turnover, I'm going to win the game. And I turned the ball over once, sadly, for a touchdown, but I won the game. Like I said, no answer. Her running stuff didn't work. On a couple of the 2 touchdown drives he had, one of them was just BS, where the dudes were dropping picks. I know all people watching that saw that. But I was just a better player today. I won the Super Bowl. Now let's on to the next one again, 2 in a row.
Okay, so we're back. Mitch, how was that phone call? Because that sounded pretty interesting. And, I mean, Deadly, we talked about it. This guy's confident. This guy knows what he is. How was that call, and what do you think of his reaction?
It was exactly like what he said in the pregame. This guy's got nothing for me. I know I've said that phrase a few times, but that's just his vibe. Deadly's he's I understand. He wants to play it cool. He wants to be, slick Rick or whatever and be like, I expected this to happen. But in the inside, Deadly's a competitor, just as we all are in Loyal. And he really wanted this win. I'll say it for him because he won't say it himself. But, it was a big win for him. He expected it to happen, but that doesn't take away from the excitement and the celebration he's about to have.
Yeah, and I think Deadly coming out, he knows that he's the top dog in his mind. He gives the respect to Flo, but he knows what he can do now. And going forward, it's going to be exciting to see. But we got to cover season 2 through Loyal, Madden 21. Mitch, you've been part of this league for so long. I guess I just want to hear a few words from you and just what it was to participate in the league for so long, but now through this production and through following this league all the way to the Super Bowl.
Obviously, this league has meant a lot to me, building relationships with everyone inside Loyal, all the different personalities, and just understanding throughout the decade that this league had some potential. This league had something to offer the world, the stories, the people. It's unique, the league. It's unique, the community we've built. And I'm just very happy that you guys have helped out here and created something special for the league to cherish and for the world to see, and just to put it on a showcase and a stage for everybody. And yeah, I'm just really, really proud of the league, where it's come and the years. It's just been a fun ride, and this was just a great way to showcase that ride.
It was a lot of fun. And from Mitch and myself, the entire team, producer Jacob, Evan, Adam, Blake, Tanner, this was a lot of fun. And thank you to all the Loyal members for letting us get your stories and to follow the league. It was so much fun. And thank you to everyone that was watching. We got to cover the Super Bowl. We got to cover a lot of stories for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey. And Super Bowl 56 goes to Deadly, the man. For Loyal to the Game, Mitch and myself, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one and more content to come, and hopefully you enjoy all of it. Peace out.
Shit. I'm the one calling the shots. I don't get stuck in the box. Feel like I've been through a lot, holding it down like it's tied to a rock. Everybody all talk, they ain't walking that walk. Learned it all on my own. Everything's self-taught.